Hair just stays up. Yo, 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 how you guys doing? Another disappointing defeat to Man City. 3 goals in 30 minutes. Frankie Lampard, not doing so well. His miseries continue, and yeah, we're going to talk about this whole thing. Lampies and his boys, man. We got our panel, myself and Prime. Prime, say hello to the peeps.
What up, people? I hope you're feeling okay after this loss. If you need anyone to talk to, I'm here. Kai is a heartless son of a bitch. If you need anyone to blame, if we need anyone to blame, maybe blame Monster for play for the rivals. You can blame Rory on Twitter.
Rivals, pray for us. Pray for us.
I don't know. Just let me bring in Andrew, the Winter Surfer.
All right, guys. I thought 2021 was supposed to be a better year, but we're getting 2020 rubbish as usual.
Well, you know what this sequel, and we've got the guy with the weirdest hair on YouTube.
No, it's the best hair on YouTube. Come on, it's the best hair on YouTube.
That's the thing. It is the best hair, and everyone knows that. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, what we're saying, boys. What a great performance today. Lampard. Come on, Lampard. You know what I mean? Fuck you.
Hey, people, let's cut the chase. We know why everybody's here. 17 games, 7 wins, 5 draws, and 7 defeats. Give us your thoughts.
Great, isn't it? What else? What
Anybody?
More could we want as
Anybody?
Chelsea fans? What more could we want as Chelsea fans? Great performance. Look,
people who see us laughing, we already cried on different streams. This is the stream where we already reflected.
Laughter is the best medicine. All right, laughter.
Exactly.
I've just been on my own channel, literally crying, not crying, but ranting like a bitch. You know what I mean? So I feel a bit more better now coming on here. But look, put it this way, he is. I think
out of his depth.
Stay. I think he's going to stay. I think they're not going to get rid of him still. I know it sounds stupid, but I reckon they'll give him to Fulham. If he loses against Fulham, mark my words now. If he loses against Fulham, he's done.
It's not even loses; it's draws.
He's done.
No. I don't know how reliable this websites that I read it from, but apparently tomorrow afternoon they're going to do the call if he stays or he leaves. But I think he's going to leave. I honestly think after that City thing, being 3-0 down, and apparently now Liam Toomey and what's the name of that bald guy from the Athletic? Simon Johnson said that he already has a huge argument with the team, and they're he has and it's kind of ironic that the only goal we scored is from Havertz and Cho, the 2 players that he chooses his son over them, so so it's kind of a crazy, you know what I mean? What do you guys think about that? Would you think it's the right thing to sack him tomorrow? Would you keep him until we are bottom? Because we already now on. Let's see the league. Prime, can you take out the league table, please, and let's see where we stand with the league.
Got my honest opinion, Kai.
Yeah, I'll bring them up.
People
in the chat, like and subscribe if you're new.
I don't think it really matters if we want him here or not. If Rome's going to get rid of him, he'll get rid of him. We know he's ruthless. We know if he's not happy with saying he'll get it done. I think personally they won't get rid of him yet still, even though everyone's calling for it. It's the only way I see Lampard leave is if he walks. So if he says, I'm done, give someone else a job sort of thing, that's the only way I see it. But to be honest, I think he's going to be given, I don't know how much more time he's going to be given, but he's definitely going to be given the next game. That's what I think.
Yeah. So, Joshua, we're going to have people on at the end of the stream. Right now, we usually have a set panel, and from people that always come on, and then we're going to add you guys in the end and to have your opinion. Did you have to scroll to get to Chelsea? I have to scroll a little bit.
No, we're 8. Arsenal aren't even in the top 10, so that's something, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't look at us. I look at ourselves. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
Villa are above
Chelsea,
us, and they still have a
17
game, 2 games
games,
in hand, right?
17 games,
Ooh,
7
Everton
wins,
also has a game in hand. Yeah.
5 draws, 5 losses, 32 goals scored, 21 conceded.
Shocking.
Poor.
Jesus, that's shocking, man.
Poor, man.
And look at the teams above us. They all have like Spurs
3.
have a game in hand. City has a game in hand. Leicester has a game. No, Leicester already played their game in hand.
You know, Southampton only need a point to go above us tomorrow.
United, Liverpool. Jesus Christ, man. This is like because I see a lot of people like saying, "Oh, it's not that bad with that much many points," but they don't like take into consideration that a lot of teams like are 1 or 2 games in hand less than us,
Yeah,
which
but
is
Prime,
insane,
if Southampton get a point against Liverpool tomorrow, they go above us. We go down to 9th. Any
Yeah.
positive?
Yes, Mike, we have seen it. We have seen that. That's yeah.
Yeah.
There's something
We
on
don't know how
Twitter.
true it is.
Believe us. All of us have already saw it, man.
Yeah. We don't know how true it is, but we'll see. We have to see what
Mendy is
happens.
Mendy is a fraud. Mendy is a
Yes.
fraud.
Well,
I
no,
don't
not
know.
him, actually. But, yeah.
He's not a
Replacement or a temporary manager. I would personally get a temporary manager, or somebody to replace him. I would get somebody who's good with the squad, who can balance it. Give them
Take
1
their
year,
time.
and take them 1 year and see. Like give them 1 year contract, and if they do well in that 1 year, then give them another year or 2. But
Don't be
don't just give them 3 years now.
Really?
That's because
Don't be surprised if he's still there till the end
Lil
of the
Shade,
season.
Lil Shade, if you have a link to Lampard's interview or a little clip of it on YouTube or whatever, send it to me, then we can play it.
I've already seen the interview, and it's the same thing on repeat to the Arsenal game. I didn't see anything different between that Arsenal game and this one.
It's
So-
depressing, man. That's what I'm gonna say. I feel depressed at the moment, man. I'm in a mood as well. I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Just not in a good place.
What can you do, man?
Look,
What can you
think-
do?
I think we-
But I said based on our. Yeah. Go ahead, Jim.
no, I was gonna say. I just think in terms of the overall game, if we're gonna look at it and analyze it, I think we started off well for the first 15 minutes, and then we got found out, and it showed that the formation, they weren't comfortable in the formation. Our defence let us down in that first half
Yeah.
massively, shocking. Pulisic was losing the ball too often. Ziyech shouldn't have started. He just didn't look like he was ready for this type of game against a top team. Timo Werner had no service. I don't agree with people coming for Timo Werner. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like he didn't have much service up there.
Yeah, but it's just agenda at this point, so I don't take them seriously.
And Mendy was at fault for the goal against Gundogan. I think he could have got a better hand to that. I'm not going to lie about it. I think he definitely could have done better. And at the end of the day, we got beaten by a team that has a better system, has a system that's proven to work, and a better manager than us. And it was shown today. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I predicted us to lose, but I didn't predict us to get humiliated. I think I said 2-1, and I guess I overestimated like what Lampard can do in a big game, and I don't blame him for this win, but I do blame him for the events that occurred during the season. And people can be like, "Oh, Kai, it's still only a few games in. We're already midway through the season, and in the most critical time of the season, so we have to do something." And yes,
we're in
people, I know
January.
my camera is acting up. So before you tell me, yeah, we're in January. Yeah, and that's the time to kind of like be serious. If that makes sense. Our B team is basically better. I disagree with that comment completely. I just think our team is not set up the way that it should be set up. I think if you see this team under another manager, I said this 1,000 times, but people are gonna keep put this down to the squad. I never cry, man. I've been to the army. I think I've been to the army, man. If you think a football game is gonna make me cry, you are wrong, man. I've already cried before from much more serious stuff.
Kai, you're lagging. Maybe try coming out and coming back in because you're lagging.
Kai had his tear ducts removed, people. Okay, that's what they did in the army. He doesn't cry.
Winter Surfer, what did you feel about the game? Like, do you think we
First
got outplayed?
First 15 minutes, I thought you were right. I saw us pressing a bit, which was different from the previous games. But then after that first goal, we just collapsed. We didn't play. We didn't play anything, and I didn't see nothing. And I was when you're 3-0 down, maybe I was expecting too much, but I was expecting some type of reaction in the second half. But
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
City took their foot off the gas, man. They could have battered us. Well, they did, but they could have battered us. It could have been another Sarri game repeat, man.
They allowed us the ball, didn't they? Really, they kind of just
Kevin
said,
De Bruyne played centre forward the entire second half. How embarrassing is that?
Yeah.
I know he's a great player, but he's not a centre forward. Do you know what I mean? They didn't.
just
They
not
only
good.
bought Aguero on just to get him some minutes on the pitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just nothing. And again, the midfield, nothing. No,
Yeah.
not one of them offered anything. They didn't get forward or anything.
You know what got me the most? You know what got me the most, Winner Surfer, is that when we came out in the second half, all right, we were 3-0 behind. It was, for me, it was the reaction. Are they going to come out and show that they're fighting for Frank Lampard? Do you know what I mean? Come out and try and win the ball, shut down, like have more shots on target. They came out in the second half and they were exactly the same. It was poor.
It was so
Yeah,
passive.
there was no
It was
fight.
passive. It's passive.
No fight.
And why then? And my thing is then you bring on Billy Gilmore, great young player, but Billy Gilmore in that situation, what the hell is he supposed to do when the others aren't doing anything?
You
He's
couldn't,
not that
Kante couldn't
type
have
of
had the worst
player.
again, could he? Let's be serious. Kante
No,
couldn't have had the worst.
but it's like you bring him on, and then what did he tell him when he brought Billy Gilmore on? Change the game.
Billy Gilmore. That's the substitution. I was like, what is he gonna do, man?
Yeah.
What is he gonna do? He's gonna just chase the players and just chase their shadows.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I remember looking in the chat. Everyone was calling for Billy Gilmore to come on, weren't they?
Bro, this is literally the logic. I couldn't understand the logic. Like, why would you throw a kid who needs confidence, who just came back from a big injury, against arguably one of the best squads and the best teams in the league? Doesn't make any sense to me.
And then what makes it worse? I barely heard of their goalkeeper. We didn't even test him.
We just talked about it. And who predicted that, Andrew? I said that for the game. I don't know who the guy is, but I know he's not going to be tested.
Let's see what he can do.
That goalkeeper is the same guy that started in goal when Arsenal played City. And my big criticism for Arsenal was the fact of, this guy is not that good. Why didn't you test him the whole game?
Just shoot from any long range, whatever. Just test him.
Disgusting.
Apart from he had two things to do. He saved the Aspilicueta looping header, which any goalkeeper should save, and then he picked the ball out of the net when Cho scored. That's all he did.
And when we did hit the target, we flimming scored, and it was only limited as well. Do you know what I mean?
But that was in the 91st minute. City
did you guys see the Simon Johnson, like two players from the youth are the one who scored the goal, blah blah blah, and in reality it wasn't even a Mount assist, it was a Havertz assist. Did you guys see that, the tweet? It was hilarious, man.
It's very strange.
Ooh, Prime is in trouble, man. Prime is in trouble. People, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, man.
Too much
30 people right now watching it, and
subscribe.
I don't know how many likes are, because that's Prime's job, but there you go, man.
No, but
I'm gonna read a few of your comments, people, if you wanna. I do not think that Roman sack Lampard now, but in the end of the season will and Chelsea separate. I cannot see us waiting until the end of the season if it continues like this. There is no way Roman is gonna keep it this way, because it reminds me of the Roman of the Mourinho season, where we were just dog shit for 7 games.
I think it's got more of a AVB situation.
Yeah. I mean, he has less points now than AVB on average.
Because the Mourinho one started way before. Started in like the summer, issues with Mourinho. AVB's the one where it got to like February and we didn't know what we were doing. So he needs. Listen, the problem is the Frank Lampard hiring is out of nature for Roman Abramovich to begin with. So we're relying on his previous history where he sacked managers. I don't know what his mindset is.
Kai, do you want to see his post match?
Yeah, sure. I guess we have. Let's do it. Play it.
Not what you were looking for. Just how chastening an experience was.
Are we even allowed? Wait, are we allowed to play it? I'm not sure we're allowed to play it due to trademarks and stuff.
But it's the same with you, already, no?
Huh? I don't think we're allowed to play it until.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Just take it out. Take it down.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure we're allowed to. Let's just answer.
Talking about that, Kai. Do you remember earlier before we started the game, I said to you, Lampard came out and he actually said Timo Werner is a striker. He's not a winger. The only reason he's played him on the wing is because of the injuries. Remember? And I thought, do you know what? At least we were on the same wavelength there. Do you know what I mean? It felt good, but I don't know, man. Like at least he sees that.
Yeah. But I said one thing on the terrace. I said if the manager, actually it's not mine. I can't even take like any credit for it because it's the Darkest Time who said it on the Nini debate. He says the managerial job is very disrespectful nowadays. Everybody thinks that they can be a manager, but if all the managers were Pep, then managers like Bruce wouldn't exist. One of the best quotes of all of football Twitter, man, which is 100% true, man.
What did he say?
I just said that, Prime. Why don't you pay attention, man?
Take that thing off, Prime. Why are you leaving that in there?
Take what? You tell me what she said. What did she say?
She said that basically if the managerial job is very disrespectful, right? It's very disrespected, right? Because everybody nowadays think they can be a manager, but if all the managers were Pep, then there will be no Bruces. That's level, it's reality. You can't just pick an 11 and expect it to work. You have to tell them to have like a specific kind of style of play, like way of playing, all that stuff, and we lack that. We just change personnel. The tactically doesn't change.
Today looked like they started the football team yesterday, had no training, then
and then they decided to make the
first league game, and they don't know who they're playing.
It's a disgrace.
That's what it looked like today. Because I didn't know what the game plan was. After they scored their first goal, I didn't know what the game plan is. And I said it on the preview earlier with Prime on Sunny's channel. If I see Ziyech crossing it in, then I'm going to be mad. And what did I see? I saw Ziyech crossing it in.
They destroyed Ziyech today, and once they took him out of the game, we had no chance. Once they marked him out of the game, we had no ideas. And you know what's scary? The fact that we thought that one player is going to come back and change our season.
But why is he starting? He's just
But here's
returned
the
to training
thing.
a couple of days ago.
Here's the thing. If you're playing crosses in, I don't even think that's necessarily a big deal because Liverpool play crosses via Trent and Robertson
but they play low crosses as well.
Exactly. No, but exactly. That's my point. You need to do it tactically.
Yes.
You can't just spam for the sake of spamming.
Yeah.
And if you do want to spam crosses in, then why not play one of Giroud or Tammy, preferably Giroud up front, because he can at least deal with the crosses.
Instead, you're playing it to shorter guys who I'm sorry, but I can't. Off the top of my head, I can't think of many Werner-headed goals that I've seen.
Do you know what it was though?
Yeah,
The other thing, you can usually get away. You can usually get away with one of your wingers not playing well. So Ziyech could have came in and just been a 3 out of 10. But if Pulisic was on the other side having a 9 out of 10 game, we probably would have actually been okay. It's just that they all played fucking bad. They were all shit.
Yeah, I said that they throw him out of the bus. They just don't want to play for him. It's the same thing with Mourinho. If you remember, I think you guys are young, are not that young to not remember it, but. We were like the way we were playing under Mourinho, we couldn't care. And as soon as we changed him, we won the next game like 3-1 easily. Should have been like 4-1.
Kai, I know. I've heard this before many times by Chelsea insiders. Mourinho went to that season. Mourinho went to the board, and he said, "I don't know what to do. I can't change this." And that's when they sacked him.
Yeah, but Lampard won't do that. Lampard
but you know why? Do you know why Jose said this? Because if your players are turning against you, there's literally nothing you can do.
Precisely.
Either you get them out, or you have to be sacked.
That's easy. If Roman Abramovich is a money man, what's the cost effective? Sacking one bloke and his 2 or 3 people behind the scenes.
Yeah, but you say that, Andrew. But I think we'll actually improve with another manager if we were set up properly.
No, Kai, I agree. What I'm saying is, cost effective is Lampard losing his job for what? Maybe 10 minutes.
We will, Jim. 100%. I've said it on other channels. I've said it as here as well. If we need another manager. And we don't. They just have better tactics. Better game setup, and they're better manager. He's not experienced enough for Chelsea, and that's not disrespectful to him. I would get the Chelsea job as well if they offered it to me, and I was unexperienced and like not eligible for it. But the reality is, he came to Chelsea too soon. He didn't know the pressure that he's going to be under. Before he had nobody gave him pressure because nobody thought we're going to get Champions League. But now. Every mistake he makes is on a microscope, and the reality is we shouldn't be blaming the media because that's just the reality of the game.
But Kai, we can't say he didn't know the pressures because he's played for this club for about a decade now.
Yeah, but not as a manager. It's a completely different
No,
thing.
no, no,
Because
no, no,
as a
no,
manager,
no,
everything is
no,
on
no,
you. You
no.
know.
My point is, he's seen what has happened with other managers. He's seen that the second it goes bad, we've sacked Ancelotti and Jose,
Yeah.
two of our most successful managers.
Yep.
Jose is an actual Chelsea legend. Doesn't
Yep.
matter he's at Spurs right now. He is a Chelsea legend, and he got sacked. So what makes you think Lampard doesn't think he can get sacked?
No, but I'm talking about his managerial job last time. He didn't have it wasn't under pressure because literally nobody expected us to do anything last season, but stay in the league. That's basically was his own thing. Yeah.
He got
This
a
season
Champions
people are
League
expecting a
himself.
lot of things from him.
Yeah, he got his Champions League.
But
You
it
know,
goes
and
back.
that-
You're right, but it goes back to 2019 after we got rid of Sarri. What I don't know why, if it wasn't Lampard, why would we accept a Championship manager being given the Chelsea job? We wouldn't have accepted that before. It's only
No.
we were even me. I have to admit, I got caught up in the romantic side of Frank Lampard being appointed. I think everyone did, including the owners and the directors.
Yeah.
But if we actually boil it down and think logically, Chelsea are a huge club. Okay, why did we all think it's acceptable for a Championship manager to be given this job? It's not. And when Klopp leaves Liverpool, do you think Liverpool are going to hire a Championship manager?
No.
But do you know why they think it's acceptable? It's because the fans will accept it.
Exactly.
Like, look, regardless of the fact that we had a transfer ban and Hazard left or whatever it may be, any other manager that went through what Lampard did last season gets sacked after the first season because he actually should have been. When you look at our record, we've lost the most amount of games we ever did under the Roman era. The fact of how shaky our defense looked, the fact of that we just couldn't score
79 goals.
79 goals.
79 goals.
We couldn't score. The fact that we created all these chances, but we couldn't really score. We couldn't hold on to leads. We're getting battered by Man United, by Liverpool, left, right, and centre. Battered on aggregate by Barcelona.
Yeah, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich.
7-1 or something.
We get destroyed by everybody.
The fact of we finished second in our Champions League group when realistically we could have topped it.
Yeah.
People don't blame the Barkley penalty thing because that's just one game. There were 6 games we played.
By the way, you know what I saw today, people? I saw someone said at least we were champions in November because we were top of the league in November. I'm like, that's November, man. We're already in the new year, man. Anyway, we're gonna add some new faces to the Canadian Blue. Hello.
No.
It's got Sarri picture.
I'm here. I'm always here.
Daniel,
Daniels. What do you feel about the game, Daniel?
I'm not. I'm just past caring, to be honest. I can't be asked to argue with anyone anymore. So I'm just gonna.
Bad.
Are you still Lampard?
I'm not even Lampard in or out. I've told you that.
He supports everybody, man.
He's
how all of
everyone.
us would be if we were like a bit more calm-minded, you know.
I understand both sides, but I can't be asked to argue with anyone anymore.
Yeah. I'm the same, man.
So I think now it's not if, it's when. Do you know what I mean? When does it happen? It's not if, it's when.
But you can
I think it's tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow before the end of the week. Of next week.
You can generally see Lampard's sad about it as well. You can see it.
Yeah, you can tell it's his dream job, but it's just not at the right time.
It's the dream. You know what it is though.
It's because no one wanted. I think it's because no one wanted the job.
I refuse to believe that. I really do refuse to believe that no one wanted the job. I'm sorry, I refuse to believe that. I think this is a PR thing. I think Prime's right.
Yeah.
I think Prime's when they hired him so we would get off their back.
And look, even if let's say no one wanted the job during one season for a transfer ban. Realistically, if you kind of know how Chelsea run, we would be able to get out of it anyway. That's one. Two, we have talented youth players. Even with Hazard gone, we still have quality within the squad.
And we had Pulisic as well. Pulisic as well.
You have Pulisic as well.
An amazing player.
Coming for one season. What are you saying? Lampard finished 4th, joined 3rd. So are you saying no other manager of better quality couldn't have finished
You could have got,
Done the same thing.
Ancelotti in. You could have got Ancelotti back.
Ah man, I wish we had a guy on
Could've got him
Ancelotti.
back.
I just love that guy, man.
Yeah.
You
And I
saying-
think
are you-
Yeah.
even the
I
same
would've
team
been-
right now, he would get so much out of it, more than Lampard can.
Yeah.
The same team we have now. For me, 2 managers that I would take right now, but no Allegri. I don't want us going back to 2004, man. As much as I love that fucking year, I don't want us to go that back because we have technical players. I would take either Tuchel or Ancelotti. You know, or Nagelsmann, okay, but I don't want us to get those defensive managers because this squad is so. People are saying, "Oh, this squad has a lot to learn," but this squad is one of the best technical, like footballing squad we had in some time. You know, if you take away Hazard, right, this is better than the team Conte had.
Yeah, but
Hey, I
On
don't know.
paper, yeah.
Conte's a great manager. He
Yeah.
made Moses and Alonso the best wing backs in the country.
That's
I
why,
mean, come on.
Andrew, that's why I say that managerial position is disrespected nowadays.
Yeah.
People wanted Sarri out at Juventus, and now look at how this clown, what's his name, is doing there. Their legend is doing, like, I think he even worse job than Lampard with a much better squad as well.
Now
It's
they're
just, I
saving
think-
his job.
Yeah, I think managers, you have to manage first before you become a manager. You can't just test it out in your own club, you know.
Yeah, and that's
But-
why the next appointment I don't want to be someone's experiment. You know what I mean? I don't
We
want
need
that's
some
what we
experience.
are now. Right now, we're someone experiments.
I know.
I
yeah,
said
but-
this. We are a Make-A-Wish organization right now. Man. People don't want to hear this, but this is what it is. We are basically trying something out without knowing that if it's gonna work or not. And I think
Yes.
the board finally were like, "Hey, man, we went 3-0 down at home to a team that's half of their players are missing. Something is
Yeah.
not up, man."
No
And we have done it
striker.
twice in the last 2 weeks.
I think it's still
So
a
the
good
board
Man
is
City
finally
team
waking
now.
up.
It was only the goalkeeper that was really the problem, I think.
Yeah.
Because with
Yeah, but-
Pep,
Yeah.
it's because Pep knows
Yeah,
how to.
no.
Pep's a man manager, I think, but then it's like off the pit. Is it like off the thing?
Yeah,
Pirlo-
yeah,
People
but,
say he's the worst.
Because Pirlo's not a manager either.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just proven.
What has Pirlo done? It's the same situation as Lampard. What has he done?
People, that's why I've said it. Like they're just,
I reckon
both of
we
them are the
should
same
try and get
situation. They're both
Steven Gerrard.
legends.
That's his first
Steven
job.
Gerrard.
That's his
Steven
first job.
No, man, no more
But Gerrard's,
Steven Gerrard.
yeah, but Gerrard's just gone to
No.
Rangers and look.
Liverpool
what he's
can
doing.
take him and try it
let's
out.
be, let's be
Why don't we
honest.
get John
Lampard,
Terry?
Lampard would also walk at a Ranger, so that doesn't count.
I know that's
You and I would walk as member. You can be my assistant, Prime. That doesn't mean much, you know.
Why don't you be my assistant?
Because I'm the one who said the joke, man. You can't take it, man. Hey, Joshua, how are you doing, my man? How are you doing?
Fine, how
Good to see
guys
you on those
doing?
difficult times, man. I'm good, man.
Yeah, difficult game today. I've been a Chelsea fan for like since 2006. This has been this game. I can't remember a worse game than this game today, bro. Honestly,
Isn't
I
it?
can't.
Try watching us
I
back in the
can't-
98 till 2000.
Probably wasn't
before
born
Roman
though,
took over.
so he can't relate, you know.
No,
You weren't
I
born
was
back then,
born-
are you?
I was 25.
Under-
so I watched a few things.
Nah, bro. Honestly, I've never seen us play so bad in a game like
Yeah.
we did today. I've never, honestly, I'm being honest with you guys now.
Did you have to put that on?
That's just disrespect.
Yeah, why is that just like, yeah, Brian, who
I'm,
needs that crap, man?
This is why I can't be asked to argue with
cares
people on
about
Twitter.
that
'Cause that's all I see now.
You told me to do this.
Did you,
I
Carl?
have never told you to put Fat Frank pictures, man. No, that's not true. That's you're lying.
That's what you the messages.
I don't know.
I wasn't
Like,
on
honestly,
Ollie
I
out
don't
a
know
few
what to
weeks
say.
ago.
Guy,
Go on,
do you
Joshua.
feel
That
like
guy's a flip flop. I don't take him
Oh,
seriously. That
Sorry,
one.
sorry, Joshua.
I don't.
And I
I'm sorry,
wanted to
Joshua,
ask. No, it's fine, brother. I just wanted to ask, if we sack Lampard, right, if it's another manager, do you think like the long-term process is hindered by that? Like a
No, I
long-term
think
plan?
if you get a long-term project managers, we won't hinder. We actually would improve. I think we just need the same epic nin, bro. We don't add any non-Chelsea fans, bro. It's a Chelsea show. I've like those are the rules, man. Once we have a City show, you can come on. But I think Joshua, to answer your question, I said it like many times. If we have, I'm willing to put my name on the line. People can clip this. If we had an experienced manager, we would be doing a lot better than we do now. I just like it shows in the tactics and in our substitutions that we don't change it. We basically change player for player, man. People complain that Sarri did it, and now Lampard is doing it. And
I've got a genuine question. Is this team good enough to win the league? Genuine question.
Yes.
With a different manager, I think it could be. I honestly think it could be it's a very underrated team for me, Daniel.
No,
I,
not yet. Not yet. I still think there's still a few things that need to change
It's good enough to get in the top 4.
and
Definitely.
improve.
stop.
Oh yeah,
stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good enough not to be
Without
8.
I don't think Lampard's telling Ziyech to cross. I just think he's addicted to crossing.
Yeah, but
I think
he,
he really
he,
is.
he got blocked today. He got blocked today.
Mm.
And Lampard said, "Oh, Ziyech is a big miss for us." And now when he finally got back, we actually got worse.
Don't you
For
think
me, it was
that
actually
showed-
worse than the Arsenal game because the Arsenal game
Don't
we
you
did.
think that showed his desperation by starting him today?
He should come off the bench. Why are you starting?
Bro,
I don't care
And
if he's
when Odoi came on
a
and
bit
Ziyech,
fit.
when Ziyech and Odoi did that assist and goal, like what is a bigger caviar than that, man? The two players that you've been pushing out of the teams are the one who actually got the goal back.
did you see today, right?
Yeah.
The way we playing from the back with the 2 centre backs and Kante do like a triangle. The ball was going in a triangle for 90 minutes. The man
They-
in their position.
We were chasing ghosts the whole game, man. City.
Yeah,
That's literally my definition of destruction by a football team, man.
it should have been 6, bro, in the
Come on,
first half.
Colts.
It should have been 6 in the first half, bro. Honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're
It was for me. It was depressing, man. Brazy, man, how you feeling, bro? And shed a tear, man. What's up?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a surprise, is it? I mean, I think we needed the City game, you know, because I think now people, because when you face West Ham, they're not tactically as brilliant as like Man City. So I think when we faced the team that was tactically set up well and they knew the game plan, they knew what to do. I think most people now can see that Lampard is tactically not good enough. I think
But
the
we
City
knew
game.
that.
Yeah, well, Joshua,
Huh?
let him finish his point. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Brazy. Finish your point.
Yeah, I think he's just tactically not good. And if you look at player for player against Man City, people are deceived. I think Man City, their squad is not even as good as Bayern's squad, right? They just have a really good manager. Because if you look player for player, I don't think if Pep had our fullbacks, he'd sell them. I think he'd use the same fullbacks. Because I don't think Cancelo's better than Chilwell as a left back. I don't think Kawaka is better than Reece James as a right back.
Cancelo's a right back.
Ruben-
Yeah, so it makes sense.
Yeah?
Cancelo's a right back. He's not naturally as
Cancelo's a right back.
Even if it's not Sanchez,
Makes sense.
But Zinchenko was playing left back. Zinchenko was playing left back.
It's not a good left back, right? Their best left back is at RB Leipzig, playing for
Angelino.
Nagelsmann. But if you look
Angelino.
like Ruben Diaz is
Angelino,
not better
yeah.
than Ruben Diaz is not better than Thiago Silva, and Stones is not better than Kedzuma. We know this. Rodri is not better than Kante. We know this. As good as Gundogan is, he's not a better footballer than Kovacic.
No,
You understand what I'm
you are saying our team is not performing to its expectation, but none of this panel will disagree with you. All of us
No,
are saying the same thing, that our team
I
is not
think-
performing to the expectation of the quality of the players. That's what we've been talking about. So we do agree
I
with you
think-
that Lampard isn't getting the best out of them. But
Yeah, but I think
Well,
people forget they reduce the ability of the team to the inability of the manager.
Mm.
So I think people need to understand that we're not gonna go anywhere with this manager. He's just not good enough. That's why he's doing worse than last season with a better
I think
squad, retaining the same
I think a
squad
lot
as
of
he
people are
had
starting to
last
see
season.
that, though, Brazy. I think
We
a lot
all,
of people are.
no, we all
seeing
know. We all know that. It's just we don't want to put
Let
too
it
much.
go, you know. You don't want to go through the breakup, Daniel.
Yeah, you know what?
Break
This is-
up.
for this Chelsea fan base, this will be the hardest managerial sacking they've ever
To get
faced.
over, yeah.
to get over.
Yeah.
Why would it?
Because we love Lampard,
because they
man.
can't
No,
separate
no,
the player
but we've
from the
had.
manager.
But we've had to. What about Jose?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was hard.
Jose is not like a player, man. It's
I
different.
think
No.
I think
But Jose arguably is a bigger legend than Lampard is for Chelsea.
But it was hard for
Because of
Chelsea
what?
fans to let him go too, man.
Huh?
In terms of what?
Are you sure?
Jose set our foundations for what we are right now. Without Jose first coming in, we don't be as successful as we are.
No, I understand that, but Jose didn't play for Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah, but,
You know what I'm
but,
saying?
but
Again,
Prime,
separate-
that's
separate-
BS. That's BS. When Chelsea was sacked, I saw a lot of people like going at the board. A lot of people were sad when Jose left. It's not like nobody was like, yeah.
No,
Jose
Kai,
wasn't
I
just
didn't-
another
no,
manager for us when he came
Kai,
back.
you're backing my point. People are saying this will be the first emotional sacking that we've had. No, it's not.
No, but
Jose
Andrew
is.
said for
It'll
some
be the
time.
most
No, I
emotional.
say
That's
it'll
just
be the
nice.
most because of what
I
you
don't
just said,
think.
Brian.
I don't think it will
Because
be.
because they can't separate. Some fans can't separate the player from the manager, so that's why it'll be hard for them.
Oh,
to actually
fans
go.
are idiot. For me,
No, I understand that. I understand it. You know,
Can't call
this
fans
panel-
idiots just because they have a
this
different
panel,
opinion to you.
This panel will get over it quicker than some Chelsea fans.
No,
Yeah.
see, I love Mourinho. Anybody who knows me, I read like 2 of his biographies. I have like a fucking bobblehead of him in my car. So I love the guy, right? But the reality is, at that moment, I understood that we couldn't keep him due
Yeah.
to the fact that he broke up with the squad. Like there's a huge, what was the parable, Discord, whatever the fuck the phrase was. But in the reality was we couldn't continue with Mourinho. So at the end of the day, I understood it. But I think
Yeah.
fans cannot understand that you know, like
But
Chelsea Football Club right now is not going. So I do understand Prime at some point. But yeah,
And I feel like it's the same thing as
the
happening
second
to
one hurt me
Lampard.
the most, man, because I thought like, oh, we're getting the Jose back. Remember his first game? It was against Hull City, and I was so excited, man. And when he left, I was like heartbroken. I remember sitting in my living room and just seeing that he was sacked, and that dickhead Imanalo came out with that stupid paracord Discord thing, and I hated him. I hated Hazard as much as I loved him. I was pissed at him. I was pissed at Fabregas, but I understood that this is their job, and if they are not happy working for their manager, just like any job, you go for the people above them. Just that's how it is. That's just how it is.
Yeah, but
People
Real
forget
Madrid
that they're
players
human
did the same
beings.
thing.
Sorry, Brazy. Go ahead, Mamba.
Yeah, the Real Madrid players being to Mourinho. It comes in, it gives you the success, then you get tired of playing the football. Because I think when you have enough attacking talent, they don't want to play that type of football. I think the same thing is happening to Lampard. They can see that this guy does not know what he's doing. So that's why I read this. I think they know that this game is the one that could get him sacked. So they didn't even try to give a fight. You know, they didn't even. You could see even in the second half that they don't want to save this guy. I think we have the talent. We had the time and the talent to come back from that game and maybe get a draw. Because as much as people are praising City, they're not as good as they were 18, 19 seasons. So I feel like they don't want to play for him. With this guy, they know if we get a better manager, we're gonna perform better.
Kai,
I agree with you. I agree with you that they don't want to play under him, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of doing this, like not playing for the man. Just like do your job, and then don't. If you have an issue with him, go to the board. Don't do it on the pitch when all of us fans are paying you like millions of pounds, to try to win games. It's disappointing, man.
Yeah.
Like I agree, Lampard isn't the best coach, and I've had this idea about him for 2 seasons now. But at the same time, it hurts seeing him at the situation that he is now.
Yeah.
It's not right. It's not right. But he did throw them under the bus, so I do. If I was them, I'd do the same thing at the same time, because he threw them under the bus, and they're like, "Hey, mofo, we're the one who represent you on the pitch, and you basically took the pressure out of yourself and put it on us."
Yeah.
So it is understandable.
Why is that
What are you
still
about
on?
to say,
Take it
Joshua?
off.
Yeah, go ahead, Daniel.
No. I was on about the picture. It's still on.
Yeah. Joshua?
Oh, no, I forgot what I wanted to say now.
Yeah. Yeah, but what do you guys think about it was very convenient that all these reports came at like 5 minutes before before the final whistle. It's like they already wrote it and just like sent it before,
Kai, we've been seeing these links for about a week now, haven't we?
Yeah, but not by the English media. Not by the English media.
But the English media, what we've been saying about the English media, they're always slow and they don't know what they're doing. We've been seeing this for about a week or two.
Did you see Fabrizio Romano? And he said the club is very unhappy about the City result.
Yeah. That's when you know something is up. When he says it.
Yeah.
It's close.
Right, but when
I think it's close.
When do we start questioning these players also? Because we don't want the mentality at the club.
I've just did it, Joshua. I just said it now that what they're doing, throwing them under the bus, is wrong. I've said it. But at the end of the day, we cannot replace 11 players, but we can replace one manager.
A manager.
Yeah.
That's how it is in football. That's not only Chelsea Football Club; it's everywhere.
Yeah. It's about what's more cost effective, and it's sacking a manager. Manager's always going to be sacked.
So you guys don't think he'll make it to the Fulham game next week? Or
no, I think by the end of this week he'll be sacked.
I don't think he makes it to the Morecambe game. next week.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I
think-
think
I was saying the same thing. I don't think he'll make it past tomorrow. I think they're gonna come out with a statement tomorrow that it's like he resigned or he got sacked. There's no way he can keep up. I mean, as much as we want to defend the guy because we love the guy, right? There is no way you can defend you retaining your old team.
But he's very
spending
ambitious.
250 million.
Yeah. I don't see him
What did you say?
quitting. I think he's too ambitious. I don't see him quitting. I think he's gonna try to keep his job.
He can resign now or he can get sacked now. He still has time. He's still young to learn, like Brendan Rodgers. You go there, you work on your tactics. You can't force things. You know you're not good enough. You are being outdone. If I ask each and every one of you here, rank this guy in Europe, where you rank him tactically.
But that's his job. He has kids to feed. He has a family. That's his job. You're not. No, people thinking about it like, would you quit your job during COVID, man? Would you quit your job during COVID?
Yeah, but think about it. If he gets sacked anyway, he's going to get loads of money for it. Because we've still got, a year left on his contract after this year.
But if he walks out, he's not going to get any money because he's the one who's not fulfilling his, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you walk out of your job, you don't get anything.
So you're saying it like he knows that he has to walk away. He probably doesn't think like that. He probably think he can change it. That's why he's not walking away. You know, you got to remember the man's mindset. You know, he thinks he can change it.
You know, I was watching the after match comments of him in the game tonight, and it looks like he wanna cry, bro. It was so hectic.
He does. This is his dream job.
I think what Peter's about.
So down, bro.
Because this job's made him this way.
But it's his dream job, and it's turned into a nightmare.
Yeah, but he rushed it though. He should have waited. You know, worked on his tactics a bit longer. You know, maybe go and become an assistant manager to a very good manager.
All right, but
he might become assistant manager to the next manager. You don't know yet.
No chance.
Yeah, I was thinking you should do that. If we get a proper manager, maybe a Thomas Tuchel, because I did see that Nagelsmann learnt under Thomas Tuchel, so that he can know how to organize a press and how to play through a press and all these things. Because these things are very important in the modern game. You can't just pump the bus and
you don't go. Sorry, but you don't go from a manager of a club to the assistant manager of the club. That's
Guy,
I'm just thinking.
Then he should wait for Pep to get sacked. Then he can become his assistant manager wherever Pep goes.
Fine,
they can do that.
That's
because I don't think Pep is making it.
You're just joking now, man. You're just being funny, man.
It's gonna be done because I think he's not gonna.
Oh, who said Rafa? Who said Rafa? No, Rafa's in my fucking team, man. No more of that. Never mind, man. But I don't want to.
I saw it on Twitter.
I think we need to speak about.
I just can't stand it. Like I don't dislike many people, but I honestly dislike Rafa just for the stuff we've been saying about Chelsea when he was the Liverpool manager. When that guy came in, I would forgive anybody. I would even forgive Conte, man, for the fact that he made us underdogs. But I would never forgive Rafa for what he said about Chelsea. Yeah, he got us Europa League, ooply dooply fucking do. But the reality is he dissed the club, and I can never be okay with that, man. Who's Joshua? Thank you for coming on, man. We're gonna add someone else, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Take care, my bro. It was nice having you on, man.
I know this talk about this thing of firing and hiring coaches doesn't work anymore. It's a lie. Bayern sacked the manager 1.5 seasons, not even a half season. That guy coached for a season, and 10 games into the season, he got a very terrible defeat, I think, to Frankfurt or something. And they sacked him. They bought and they flicked it. Real Madrid sacked 2 managers in one season. 2 managers in one season. So where is this formula of it's not working? There's no such thing as you have to wait 5 years just because Klopp waited 5 years. The reason why Klopp waited 5 years is because Liverpool can't spend money at the rate at which City and Chelsea do. You understand what I'm saying? So this thing of let's keep him for the next 5 years. This thing doesn't lie.
Nobody says 5 years. If you said 5, if you want Lampard based on the result right now to stay in 5 years, you're just in love, man. Simple as that. You're basically like those Justin Bieber fangirls when they see Justin Bieber on stage. That's basically what it is. Because if you avoid those results and just put them like, oh yeah, it will get better. Objectively tell me what is getting better. Where is the progress that you're seeing? Because I'm not seeing any progress.
We couldn't even identify
I'm not seeing any progress.
We couldn't even identify a style of play. What was the plan?
Comparing Real Madrid to us, though. Real Madrid history-wise are like what most successful club in the world.
No, the time where Chelsea was more successful was when we were second in hiring managers. Like even at Barcelona, no manager lasts more than 3 years. Pep was the manager. Pep was the only manager who lasted more than 3 years. And in his fourth season, he didn't win anything. He only won a Copa del Rey. So this thing of hiring managers for 5 years, it does not exist. Ferguson knew that there's too much competition now. You're not gonna win the Premier League every season. There's Man City who are gonna challenge. There's Chelsea. There's Liverpool. There's Spurs. Now after Mourinho leaves, they're gonna be with a set foundation because they're not gonna need a DM or anything else. He's already setting the foundation as well for Spurs. So I don't think people understand the times we're in. There's no manager who's gonna last 5 years. Even Klopp, even though he's only sixth year now. He's only won 2 major trophies. Pep as well. There's only won 2 major trophies. It's not like these guys won 4 league titles in their 5 years. They've only won 2, and it's only the elite managers who win 2 major trophies. Mourinho, Ferguson, who else?
Yeah. I see your
And
point,
Klopp.
but I do want I do want a legacy at Chelsea. I do want us to have a certain way of playing, and I do think if we get a better manager than Lampard, we will get that. I want us to give a manager time for progression and progress, but I do want to see progression in order for me to be able to count on that progress. Because so far, all I've been seeing is decline. That's where you and I agree. I do not think that sticking with Lampard is the right thing to do, only because we're not seeing progress. But I don't think that we should just fire every manager based on the first 5 or 2 results. The only reason that I want Lampard out now is because we're seeing this through the whole season of 17 games. We basically have won only 7.
41%
So you
win
cannot
rate
just
in the Prem.
41%. I think it's 41 point something. Yeah, but it's something ridiculous that cannot be
He's
forgiven.
lower
in my
than
opinion.
AVB.
Yeah.
He's lower
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
AVB.
And
Question.
maybe didn't invest games.
Question. Someone said this for interim. If Lampard gets sacked now, Louis Van Gaal until the end of the season, or Van Gaal.
Nah, it's not gonna do that. It's not gonna do that. It's too
Not
big of a
Van
man.
Gaal,
Why,
not
Lewis?
Hiddink.
Why though? Why? If you have
Never
Tuchel available and Barcelona are
Never
talking,
know.
why would we get Van Gaal? It doesn't make any sense. Why?
No, until the end
Even
of the
for
season.
1 year, just to get
until
just
the
to
end of
see
the season.
how it goes for him.
No, Kai, until the end of the season. Again, keep in mind.
No,
Tuchel,
honestly,
no. Keep in mind, the club have been speaking to Tuchel for a while. We're not
But Tuchel-
stupid about that.
Yeah,
So what if Tuchel doesn't want
but
to
he's
come
been
in
saying
now?
that he's available now, and he's
available now.
the German media, Chris Folk said that he does, that he's available to come now.
Available.
So why don't we just stop him now?
We all know he's available to come now. It doesn't mean he wants to come right now. He might want to come at the end of the season. That's why I've been saying.
I think he wants the job soon.
The rest of the
Nah.
season will be like a preseason to him. The rest of the season will be like a preseason to him. So
Please,
he
no
would
more
like to
hitting,
come-
man. Keep hitting. You're tired. I don't want to see hitting
Yeah.
at Chelsea
And
ever
Van
again.
Gaal
man.
as well. Yeah. I don't want Van Gaal, man. His football's boring.
Every year that goes by, his neck goes lower and lower as well, man.
Yeah.
So
Starts
no
looking
more
like
Van
a
Gaals,
tortoise.
man.
He looks like
The
a
guy
tortoise
looks like
with two legs.
the guy looked like a Christmas turkey, man. No more
He
of
looks
that.
like an
guy.
Elvis tortoise. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, no more of that stuff, man.
Yeah, but Tuchel didn't Tuchel reach a deal with PSG so he can sign for any club right now? Right?
Yeah. And Folk,
Yeah.
one of the closest Germans, says that he is available to come now, and he's looking for Chelsea as a project. And I believe Chris Folk when it comes to German, because Chris Folk is the one who predicted Werner to come to Chelsea first, and he was the one who predicted that Havertz will come here first. So I do believe that they're coming. By the way, Batman, 47 people watching right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. More content coming. We might have
Thank you.
the reaction to Rory coming tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. It's based
Another
on
one.
Prime and his availability.
Exactly. No, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. Also, if there's any other content stuff within the Chelsea fan base you guys want us to react
We're gonna
to,
react to
or
it.
when Man United inevitably bottle it and their fans start snapping again, you want us to react to that, or when Arsenal lose again, you want us to react to AFTV, or
Spurs.
Liverpool fans if they lose the league. Spurs aren't big enough. Spurs aren't big enough for traction though. So
Anyone who says Bielsa's a great manager, put them on there as well.
But the
Okay,
man must have
right,
amazing
Andrew,
quads if he can
fine.
squat for this long in a game, man. I'm jealous of him, man.
Probably does his crunches with it.
Like I said, we'll know in the next 2 weeks whether he's staying. Well, obviously, when he's staying or not, because
If
Now
he
it's
stays
Jim
or if
Fallon.
he goes.
We'll know.
We got Morecambe,
Louis
then
van Gaal's
Fulham.
Blue Army. F that.
Yeah.
F
No,
that.
no, thank you.
Anyway, Brazy, it was good to have you on. We're gonna add some other people, man.
Hello.
He's gone.
It's DJ. How you doing, man?
DJ.
Can you hear me?
Just about.
Hello?
Hi guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, how
Usually
you guys all
DJ is
doing?
talkative in the chat, man.
You guys are always there.
Louis van Gaal's Blue Army, man. I would rather die, man. I would rather die, man, than have Louis van Gaal as a Chelsea manager. I would rather keep Jody Morris, man, than keep.
You've had worse managers.
Oh,
Well,
that's
well,
when he was
you
in
watch
his
your
younger
mouth.
days, man.
Well, you watch your mouth.
What? I'm not about Mourinho.
What?
Not you. I'm talking the
Do you
world.
actually? That's a good topic. That's actually a good topic. Do you see Jose Mourinho managing Chelsea ever again?
Yes.
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 What about you, Brian?
Yeah. Yes, but the circumstances have to be right again. Like,
A third time? I mean,
I don't know. I look at the players we
Yeah,
have
but
currently.
yeah, but
I look at the
Ancelotti
players
might
we
come
have
back as well.
currently.
Ancelotti would suit this one. His team.
I would love Jose to come back, but I don't know if he's.
He's still mad about getting sacked a third time. Is it third time?
No,
It's
I
not-
don't think he minds that. He's used to getting sacked, like, but
It's
I don't
not
think
just
he minds.
him. It's not just him. It's the board as well. They'll have to back him.
Yeah.
And also, the squad we currently have isn't entirely suited to Jose, so it has to be a while.
DJ,
Yeah.
is that you? You alive?
Yo, how you guys doing?
Yo.
Sorry about
We're
that. I had
good,
a bit of
bro.
issues
How are you,
with
bro?
with my headphones. Ah, mate, where do I start?
Go ahead,
Start
man.
with-
Go ahead.
Anywhere, man.
Well,
The beginning, bottom, or middle, man.
End.
Whatever you choose, man.
Remember, it's no filter.
listen, I said at the beginning of the season, I was never Frank Lampard in or Frank Lampard out. I just thought maybe he should be given a chance like all other managers we've had. But
I'm waiting for my
looking at
invite,
his
Harris.
percentage of losses compared to the other managers. Waiting for his other, looking at his percentage record, it's not that great. So for
And
me,
that
what
is-
do we go? What do we do from here?
Does he have the same
God.
as Guilt right now as Guilt, the manager,
Van
as a
Gaal,
manager? I think he has less.
Van
No?
Gaal. AVB, I think.
Frank Lampard.
Same as AVB.
Less,
Yeah, I think he has.
probably.
Does he have
Less,
less
I
than?
Yeah, I
Does
think
he?
it's less.
If
Jesus
Lampard,
Christ, man.
if it's Lampard last, then it's AVB, and then it's him.
Yeah, because they
I
were
think.
joint, right? They were joint.
Yeah.
Before this game.
No, he's less. He's 167 now. 167. He's less than Guilt.
Would you guys take AVB back over Lampard?
No. If we do, if we don't want like Lampard and he's as good as, why would we take AVB? We have no emotional connections.
I'm asking you to choose between AVB or Lampard.
Oh Jesus!
You know what? You know that comment when Rediger, Gary Neville said it's like choosing from Man City and Liverpool. It's like choosing from a guy who's going to sleep with your wife. That's the exact same. That's the exact same like scenario that I don't want to choose from. Man.
You know what it is right now?
but
You know what it is right now? It's like choosing which dog turd to step in. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But Canadian Blue, thank you for hopping on, bro. Very much appreciated. Come back in the next live video.
In blue. Yeah, I think I'm going to go as well because my mum's up the stairs now. So.
All right, thanks, Daniel.
No worries, Daniel. It was good having you on, man.
Nice
We're gonna add the man, the legend, Jim back.
Remember, win, lose or draw, we always support Chelsea. Don't turn on anybody. This, that, and the other.
Daniel, it's okay. We know you're Lampard out. Bye.
I'm not.
Daniel's gonna hate you for this, man.
We love you, Daniel.
Oh, yeah. This is Lampard. This is Lampard tomorrow when he goes into the boardroom with Abramovich and Maria, and he's sitting there like this. Have I still got my job?
No, Jim, no, these guys don't have cushions in there just for that, so they can look them in the eyes. No cushions for you. You're not hiding anymore.
Do you guys seriously think Lampard's Sorry, do you really think it's on the wall for Lampard to go now? Do you really think it's going to happen?
I think the fact that a lot of reports just came 5 minutes before the final whistle, I think it's not a coincidence that. With what?
Daniel, I'm joking, bro.
Daniel, that's it. That's it, Daniel. You've been telling us to live in a lie, man.
Kai, stop it with the cuckold jokes, man.
I don't know what the cuckold is, man. What is a
Jokes,
cuckold?
not funny, sick man.
What is cuckold?
That's a
What?
conversation
Okay.
we probably don't want to go down.
Yeah, you don't want to have a chat about that now.
You want to keep this video on, yeah? You don't wanna...
I don't know what that means, man. Next.
No,
Kai,
I
you
always
do-
make people smile. That's my job. You know what I mean?
No, only Chelsea fans allowed buy ads.
I felt like you enjoyed that too much, Brian.
What?
Kicking people
Oh,
out.
we might even finish in relegation. It might have been us switching with Arsenal. You know?
Imagine if
Might
us
have
playing in the championship,
Oh,
man.
mate.
Gee, nah, it's not gonna happen. There's no
What?
way. No.
Hey, Werner,
We're not
50
that
goals
bad.
in the championship.
We're not
At
that
least
bad.
Werner would score 50 goals.
Havertz likes scoring against lower league opposition. So probably a bag of
Today,
hats,
that says, did you see that cross today, man? That was a nice cross.
Hey, think about it this way: Lampard wins the title before Arteta.
Do you know why we scored that goal as well?
Now,
Because
that would be
Havertz, I keep banging on about it. Havertz made a run behind the defence. We don't do that. We haven't been doing that for the last 10 games. If they started doing that more, we'd actually open them up a lot easier and be making more chances. But we don't do that.
Exactly.
I don't know why.
But exactly, that's the whole point.
Thoughts on Shevchenko at Chelsea? What do you mean? Like the way he played, or him coming back just as a manager? Me no comprendo what you're trying to say, man. Moyes out of contract in the summer. F that. I can speak for all of us. F that.
Nah, definitely not.
That's a good one. The good way to technical relegation form, but not relegation battle.
He'll still get to manage Rice.
Dream. That's a dream, man.
And he can take Lampard. He can take Mount on loan.
Big Sam looking for a new job. Nah, man. Imagine us with Sam. It's like, I'm here to save Chelsea. It's a real relegation battle.
Don't worry, Big Gunner, you'll be down there again soon, mate. Don't get too happy.
Big Sam looking for a new job. That's a good one.
To be honest with you, I actually heard. I heard Luis Enrique wants to go back into club management.
Ooh,
Would you take him?
Tuchel would be my favorite choice, but I don't see the Chelsea. I think Chelsea are gonna go for someone established, like Allegri.
Yeah.
We're gonna play like all our players as defenders, except for the front three. They're just gonna counter attack. But it would be refreshing because we can't counter attack right now to save our lives. We attempted today and it was a horrible fail. We're just like one player running the whole defense. So it would be.
That'd be such a backward step with Allegri, man.
How about you? But I've got a bad headache today after that.
Yeah, bro, and I drink a lot of water as well.
So do I. I'm drinking water now. I've still got a flimming headache. I'm not going away.
I think it's more depressing.
20 minutes of the second half. I just went in the garden and just walked about.
Did you?
Yeah,
See what you did to Andrew. You made Andrew do some gardening, man. That's how bad. That's how bad you do in Chelsea, man.
Just trudging around like I was that old man raising millions of pounds.
Andrew, so that's where you went. You guys left me on the live stream.
I left Prime by himself.
What did he start explaining something to you guys and you just like, oh fuck it, I'm taking a walk, not listening to this, and you came back and Prime is still telling the story.
No, but I didn't even. That's how bad it's got because I didn't even go. I didn't even walk away second half when we lost 6-0 to City. Do you know what I mean? That's how bad it got today.
No, because that game was actually interesting. I mean, like we played like crap, but at least City was like playing really good.
It's just
yeah, man. Deep state. I've talked about our midfield. We need some change in that midfield, man. We can't just keep playing Mount every game. It's like it can't be like Mount and Inshallah, man. It can't be a thing, man. We have to keep trying to change the whole pattern of play that we're playing.
I thought it was crossing Inshallah.
And apparently it's Mount and Inshallah as well, man. You could be both.
It's got to be.
Havertz has to get a game after that nice
and
cross.
Kante can't be a sole DM. That's
I've been
crazy.
saying this.
You have been saying it, Prime. You're absolutely correct. But I
It's
think
250 million in inshallah.
tomorrow it's going to be 9th place, inshallah. That's what it's going to be.
Are we at 9 now or 8th? I think we're 8th,
No, we're
but
8th,
because
but
other
look,
teams didn't play yet, right?
Southampton only need
Eighth,
a point to go
eighth.
above us tomorrow. So
Yeah.
if they get a point against Liverpool, they go above us.
And I
Weren't
think
Liverpool
West
supposed to play Weren't Liverpool supposed to play today? Tomorrow.
No, they play tomorrow against Southampton. But we're saying if Southampton get a point, they go
Yeah.
above us.
Leicester
You know
are
what's mad?
play today, one today as well.
City have 2 games in hand, remember?
Yeah, so do Villa.
Yeah.
United have a game in hand.
Everton have a game in hand.
The Spurs have a game in hand.
Spurs
so,
do have
yeah,
a game in
'cause
hand
they-
now,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, because they've got the Fulham game called off. Yeah.
So there
Isn't
is
that
no-
great? 6 points off of everybody if they win. Jesus. Prime, just say something to make us feel better, man. You just make us feel worse, man.
Make you feel better.
How about we use Pulisic in the mid
Look,
as
if
a
it
10?
makes everyone feel any better,
Yeah.
at least we're not losing because of Kepa, so there's no frustration there.
Now Mendes doing Kepas every. Did you see that? Did you see that thing that he did against De Bruyne? He just like went, just stay where you are. Let the defender deal with it. You effing idiot. But yeah, man. Hey, Oblak release clause. You know, Chelsea, do your thing. He's still very young. He's still like 26, 27. He's a goalkeeper. He can play until 35.
Yeah, just
know?
pay it.
Yeah, just pay it, man.
I hate when the Chelsea fans go, oh, but it costs so much. It's not your money. Just pay it.
If you can fucking play 75 million for a West Ham player, man, you can play 100 for the best goalkeeper on the planet.
Exactly, and a more important position as well.
Yeah, Jim, would you take Oblak at Chelsea? I mean, that's kind of a dumb question, but or you don't think we should invest in that position?
I think we need to invest in a winger, from my honest opinion. And I think what you were talking about in the long run, like are you talking about this January?
Well, yeah. I mean, goalkeeper is a long run position, isn't it? Like Mendy is the short term, and
should have taken Martinez from Arsenal. Should have paid for Martinez.
I think we do need a goalie. I don't want Donnarumma though. I don't want Raiola.
Nobody's agent, man.
Got nothing to do with Raiola.
Prime, how is Pirlo one of your favorite players? You never saw him play. His prime was 2002, 2008. Yeah, but he even played past that as well.
Hang on, Prime.
Wait, Pirlo's one of your favorite players. What's wrong with you, man?
Prime, I didn't see Maradona play live. He's one of my favorite players of all time. So that's how. Okay.
You like Pirlo? You must like Jorginho, yeah? Prime?
Pirlo is cool though, man. Pirlo is cool, man.
I like Jorginho because I like what he does, but again, we're not using him to get the best out of him. But we're not. But Jem, I play that position anyway, and I know we're not using to get the best out of him.
Yeah. Speaking of Donnarumma, let's discuss that. Would you get him, Prime? Yes or no?
No, because I want Oblak, and plus Donnarumma's agent is a bit of a dickhead, so no.
What about
He's
you?
the same agent as Haaland as well, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. What about you, Andrew? Would you take Donnarumma at Chelsea on a free? Mind that.
Yeah. If you weigh up it all, I just it's non-footballing reasons why I wouldn't. Well, say non-footballing reasons. It's the agent, man. You know what I mean? He's got.
I mean, all we do is need to sign a paper, man. I don't think he can negotiate that hard.
No, but it's. I don't know.
It's what he comes with. It's
too much.
All right. Would you take him? Yes, no, yes.
No, because we
final decision.
We can get Oblak. So I don't.
We can. Oblak has a release clause, man. 100 million euros, and that's not even pounds, man.
Pay it.
That should be like 90 million pounds, something 89.
I bet you PSG go for Oblak in next summer.
Oh yeah. What about you, Jim? Yes, no.
I don't want Oblak. I think Donnarumma, if he's free, makes sense, but I just don't like the agent. I think our scouting team need to go out and do their job and find the next blooming Peter Cech or something. That's what they should be blooming doing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But I mean, if he's free,
I told you, man. We should have gone for Martinez.
What about you, DJ?
16 million.
Donnarumma.
Martinez.
Donnarumma, I would actually go for him.
Yeah.
But like Winter Service said, I would take him, but I think if it came to the choice between him and Oblak, I'd probably go.
I mean, any person with a brain would take Oblak, but Oblak is 120 million obstacle right in front of him as well.
That's the thing.
You like I said,
that's the thing.
You
That's
get a goalkeeper
that's
like
true.
if you get a goalkeeper like Oblak,
Yeah,
Man, that's-
and we don't even have to negotiate with Real with the
If we-
Atletico. We just can do an Arsenal to them, man. Just
If we
play
had
directly.
Oblak, would be higher up in the table.
Yes, but at the same
We
time,
would have picked up
Mendy
more
haven't
points.
made that many
No,
mistakes.
no.
You're doing a
Listen,
David.
no.
You're doing a David.
No,
Prime.
no.
You are
Listen,
doing a David.
no, listen. The goals Mendy has conceded, the majority of them anyway, cool. He can't really do anything about. But that is my point about a world-class goalkeeper. They just pull off these crazy saves they're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's why if we had got Oblak, we would be a bit higher because he would have pulled off some of these saves and he wouldn't have made some of the mistakes Mendy has made.
Yeah, he wouldn't have done the Everton mistake. He wouldn't have made that.
That's
Or the one against Bernardo.
cool.
No,
so
but-
that could be what? That is possibly 4 points right there. Because that Everton game, if we don't give away that penalty early on, we could actually win that game.
No, but
Next
events
goal
can
against
change based on that one.
No, I know. But I'm only saying it based off what a world-class goalkeeper is just massive to what you can do.
It's huge. That's why we were so
N'Golo
successful.
Kante
Which Italian manager are you talking about? Allegri? No.
He's talking
I'm
about
not-
Allegri.
He's talking about
I like
Allegri.
Sarri, but I'm not taking him back after all
No,
the crap that
he's
he left
talking
us
about
with.
Allegri. He's obsessed with Allegri.
Why would you take Allegri, man? He plays literally. If you put my grandma and you make her give her a coaching badges, you'd play the exact same football as he does, man.
I want Ancelotti, man.
There is
That's
no
what I
need for
want.
that, man.
I want Ancelotti. That's all I want at this club is Ancelotti.
Ancelotti ain't living. He's not leaving Everton project, man. He's not. He doesn't love us that much, man. Ah, man.
Oh,
Imagine
God.
another
That's
Israeli,
wrong.
another
Oh,
Israeli
God.
person representing Chelsea who's worse than Benayoun. No,
Screw
thank
that.
you,
Let's
man.
get Phil Scolari. that was so fun. Phil Scolari, yeah. Let's
Right,
get him
I've got
back.
some news for you actually. N'Golo Kante is suspended for the next game, which means he won't be playing against Fulham.
Oh, so,
You know that.
wait. Are you sure he's not?
Hey,
suspended for more
like
than-
I said, if there is Mount, there's a way. He's just gonna play Mount DM because he can run just like Kante.
Jorginho.
That's just gonna happen. That's just exactly what's gonna happen. I do agree with Pam.
Well,
There is
Jorginho's back
I
then
like-
for that game, I suppose.
who's making Mr. Tickle up. What?
He looks like Mr. Tickle, Mendy.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
I'll show you.
Oh no.
I would take
Don't
Allegri,
do it.
but I'd love Nagelsmann or
Don't
Tuchel. You are lucky if a small team like Chelsea gets Tuchel. Get out of here now. You know we're not a small team, man. You know we're not a small team. I know you're bantering, Ahmed. Bruno is our manager at United, not
You're a
Ole.
small team, Ahmed. PSG are a small team. We've got more.
Yeah.
I don't see the resemblance, but okay.
We're bigger than the French Celtics.
Because of the arm. Allegri is a mercenary who would fill in a squad with the likes of
We
Khedira,
don't want to
Douglas. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Allegri. But
No, Indiana. Blimmin' hell.
Kante.
He won't be taking corners.
Do you think Tiny will be taking corners next game? Why did he take
No.
that corner, by the way?
I
He
just think
wasn't. He was tired. He was knackered. He was just stood there.
The biggest joy of Lampard getting sacked is the end of Mount.
Right now.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that comment, man. I don't like that comment.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
you know, when was it okay for us to hate our Chelsea youngsters?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
understand
yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand that. That's what we've been crying out for years. We want some of our kids to come.
Not me though, Andrew. I'm good with just Reese, man. But that's just me, man. Kai, it's because Mendy has long arm. I figured that, Chris. I figured that. That's why.
No, but
Yeah, Andrew, go ahead. Man.
The kids are fine. You shouldn't bring like 4 or 5 of them in like we have done all at the same time.
Yeah,
but
it's
needs
Jesus,
must,
man. It's
right.
like kindergarten, man.
It should be
Chelsea's
it should be
kindergarten.
Should be 1 or 2 maximum every few years. But you know, I don't like.
What
this
is the
hatred,
Uber
man.
Eats league, man? People
That's
are
what
creative
they're
with
sponsored
that shit.
French league is sponsored by Uber Eats.
It's peak right now. Chelsea, you guys, you're just a troll,
Looking for
man.
a
Hater.
picture of Mendy where it makes his hands look so long for the angle. Yeah, real Chris, send it to me, please.
Yeah.
Hold tight, Beaks. You guys got a pack.
Yeah,
in.
bro, the guy
Yeah.
is just hating, man. Just whatever.
Would you guys
I will
put
be-
Gilmore in the next game ahead of
Say
No,
Jorginho?
no.
Hey,
No.
Can I just say
No.
something?
Yeah.
Kai doesn't like the youngsters.
Timo
No,
Werner,
just Gilmore today. He was horrible, man. When he came on, he was just out muscled to the ball.
Hey, Timo Werner should have had a penalty today. I don't care what anyone, or at least had a free kick, whatever it was. That was a foul, bro.
Yeah, it was a penalty. Looking back at it,
That was a
took him down.
penalty.
But we still wouldn't have won the game. We're just gonna make them. Who also thought that City the second half just took their foot off the gas and didn't want to do anything?
And
they still controlled us.
I'm sure they did.
De Bruyne played centre forward the entire second half. I don't remember how many times I have to say it. He played centre forward.
Yeah, no, City out tactical.
Kai,
City
Kai,
out tactical.
guys, what are your thoughts on this? I wish, what's his name was here? David. Mount is every manager's dream, by the way. He's a workhorse who runs until he's blue in the face. He would be Jose's dream.
Yeah, but Jose's a defensive manager, man. But I honestly don't.
Every game.
I wouldn't think he would start every day now.
And Jose wouldn't let him finish 90 minutes every game. Jose wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that.
Plus, he wouldn't fit the Jose mold in midfield because he likes midfielders who can pass very well to start counterattacks. He's not that guy, man. Mount is not that guy.
Mount's game is suffering because he's overplayed. We all know that.
Yeah, he looked tired today. Today he was like horrible.
He's playing every minute of every game nearly. Who does it? It's poor for his development.
The kid is tired, man.
He's going to burn out. He has.
And yes, David, I can call him a kid because I am actually 27 years old, man.
Yeah.
Unlike you who are 19 and he's older than you.
Kai, you're 30.
I'm not 30, man. I'm not Indiana, man. You're making like I'm Indiana's age, man.
I'm 30.
Jim is 30. Jim is an older gentleman. Show him respect.
I'm older than Jim. So fine.
Prime is like 553, man. He's older than all of us.
He just has an age. He's got no wrinkles. He's just like, what's wearing on your face, Prime?
Because he just dips himself in olive oil every day, man. He just comes like he just came out of the womb.
I think I'm probably older than all of you. Do you know that?
Are you?
How old are you?
How old are you?
I've been supporting Chelsea since the 80s. 80s.
Oh,
I'm 43. But I've been supporting Chelsea since the 80s.
Yeah,
Going
so
back
he's
to
he's seen worse
going
than
back
us.
to John Hollins as our manager.
My God, that was crap.
Huh?
Is he better than Lampard or worse? What did you say, DJ?
I said John Hollins. When I first started supporting Chelsea, John Hollins was our manager. Eddie Netzvicki was in the goal, and we had Pat Nevin and
I know that.
and McAllister, Gordon Jury, David. All them days. That's when I go back. So
would you say he's better than Lampard though?
Better than Frank.
Oh no!
Are you serious? Gee, you're not helping his case, man.
God.
Oh my God!
Well,
you are killing us, man. You're killing. Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just saying we never won much in days. So apart from obviously when the things changed.
Also, somebody asked me this really good question. Do you think if Lampard won the FA Cup, we would have been like judged him differently?
No.
Right? Because we don't really rate the FA Cups. Remember when Conte won the FA Cup and he thought he's not gonna get sacked?
It probably
would
keep his job though.
Sacked 2 days after, man.
Would have been just a
He probably would
bonus.
keep his job. If he gets the Champions League, if he gets in like third and he wins the FA Cup, I bet you any money he stays. I'm telling you now.
Really?
It will happen.
But we were fine with him finishing third, though, weren't we? That's what we wanted.
No,
Look,
Indiana's
at the
not
start of the
53. I think it's 33. I'm not sure how old is Indiana.
No, he's 63. Get it right. 10 years old, isn't it?
He's got a Zimmer frame.
Got a Zimmer frame.
Let's get helped in and out of the bath by one of those pulley systems.
Harris, I love you, man, but this is the most united comment you could ever make.
Harris, hang on.
Eric Bailey.
Harris, you've been coming on my show saying Ollie out, players are crap, and now you're telling me that Eric Bailey is the best centre back. What are you talking about, mate?
Best centre back in the league top when he's fit. When he's fit. That's a very good comment, man. That's like saying, "Oh, my aunt is a really good cook when she delivers food, man." When she has food delivered, doesn't make any sense, man. Because the guy's never fit.
Yeah, it's like saying that guy was the best juggler before he lost
Prime
his
never
arms.
does sleep. That's why Prime never looks old, because he never sleeps.
He doesn't. His body got used to not getting sleep, man. So he's always look fresh.
Well, he's part Android. He just
Oh my
charges himself.
Oh man.
Good Lord, he is Mr. Tickley.
Hey, he's got them long arms and he couldn't save Gundogan's shot. Are you having a laugh? Like, what the hell?
Pochettino. I don't like Pochettino, Ahmed. So I'm good, man.
They want Poch as well.
In my eyes, Lampard is already sacked, and we just need. Well, I don't disagree with you about that comment, man. I honestly do think he's gonna get sacked. But Jim, thoughts on Deco at Chelsea?
Deco at Chelsea was. He never hit the heights. I mean, when he had Ballack, Lampard, Essien all around him, he never hit the heights. He was a good player. He's better at Barcelona though.
We got him past it. We got him past his prime.
Yeah.
We got him past his prime.
Average.
Very average. Yeah, very average. He was only 8 million. That's fine. But he was very average. Very average.
That picture made me give him that name, man.
Will,
Yeah,
Will,
man. Mendy's just limbs, man. The guy is just limbs.
Mendy's limbs and just.
He's like limbs and vertebrae. That's all he is, man. He doesn't have any.
Mendy's limbs and inshallah. That's all he is.
How is Frank still in a job? How
You know what?
is still in a job?
How is Frank
You
still
know
in the
what?
job?
You know what? Indiana, you're a coach. Send in your application.
Did you see the odds? It was like 11-10. Imagine if Indiana is like, what did you do? I trained kids. And he's like, sounds about right. You got the job. That's the same thing as Lampard. Just like, come on, man. You can do it. It's not that much difference, man.
On a serious note, would you guys like us to get anybody in January?
No,
Should Lampard be the guy to do it?
Apparently,
Are you talking about players? Are you talking about players? Yeah.
Yeah, players as well. But if Lampard, would you guys trust Lampard to be manager to do it?
We do need another winger.
Need a winger, man.
That's right. We need another winger.
Yeah, definitely a winger, and we actually need another.
I've said it before. I'd love. Go on, Jim. Sorry.
No, go on, bro. I was just saying. I think we probably need another central midfielder as well. I'd say possibly. Other than that, left back. If we're not going to play our left back, get rid of him and buy someone else. So cheap, we can rest Chilwell sometime. But other than that, what do you think?
How about good?
Apparently, Roma. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Guedes.
Didn't hear you, man. Sorry.
Guedes.
You go on. Sorry, Kai. No, go on.
No, go on, bro.
Yeah, I said. According to
just
Miguel,
Guedes.
we're looking at Allegri, man. According to this Miguel guy, apparently he's reputable, you know. Miguel Delaney or whatever his name is. According to the Independents, we're speaking to Allegri already, man. Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I don't want Allegri, man. I don't want Allegri. He's gonna be so
neither.
boring football, man.
You know what that means? That means 3-5-2. I'm telling you now. That's the formation you're going to get.
Yeah.
No, man. It's 6-4-1, man. That's what it is, man. 6-4-1. That's all it's gonna be.
They need to play Mandzukic and Morata up front together. Why are you thinking about it?
He didn't play Mandzukic and Morata up front.
We had Mandzukic on with someone else as like a
Mandzukic with Ronaldo.
Or whatever, whoever was playing.
Remember, this is also the guy that had he had Tevez, Morata when he actually fired at Juve. Like Bala, Pogba. They play good football. They don't just play a 3 at the back. They play a 4-4-2 diamond. They play at the 4-2-3-1. He's quite flexible.
Yeah, but have we got the players for that though? For that formation?
No. Again, I'm not even saying I want Allegri, but he is quite flexible.
Yeah. Well,
again,
the one good thing is Marina actually likes Tuchel, so they're still gonna argue. It's not gonna be a complete thing that it's.
I don't even know about him. You know that.
My thing is this
Tuchel is good, man. Tuchel is good.
This philosophy or this plan or vision we're trying to do, I'm not against it. I want us to do it. However, we need a better manager to do it with. That's been my thing.
My thoughts exactly.
Plus, if we get Allegri in January, that's not an interim management signing. That's another 18-month signing, you know. And so I don't know. I fear, like you said, he would go a bit more defensive in this league at start because he doesn't know the league. So I fear we'd play.
Yeah, but this guy, I don't know how. I don't know how reliable this guy is, so I don't.
No, Kai,
According-
everyone will be.
I
Everyone out of
rather
work will be
trust-
linked to this job. Everyone out of work will be linked
Yeah.
to this job, and and other upcoming managers. Everyone's going to be linked. You're going to see during the day. You're going to see 4 different stories with 4 different managers are linked to the job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kai has never seen a PSG match in his life. That's actually false. I have watched the PSG day game live.
I have, and they're boring.
You know, in
How about
Paris, man. Yeah.
You know,
Okay, it's fine,
But-
boys. Not well.
Get your facts right, man, before you write that crap. What's the
Hopefully
Midnight
it's not
Vibes panel tonight? I don't know, man. I watch the Midnight
don't know.
Vibe in the morning while I work, but tomorrow I don't have any work, so.
But I don't really
Is
care
that,
what
actually
it
on,
was.
is that on tonight?
Anyway, people,
It is
40,
on-
42 people watching. Yeah, it is. It's every
It's on tonight,
weekend.
DJ, Sav. Yeah. It's on
42 people watching. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, man. It will really help us out. The channel is growing massively, and we do really, really appreciate your support.
Did you
But
see
anyway,
what
guys,
Igal did?
shout out your channels, your
Hold on, did you see
socials.
what Igal did?
What?
Was that
What?
Brian?
You see what Igal did?
What did
What?
Igal do, Prime? What?
It's just I don't know if this is funny or a bit. Some people are taking it the wrong
Yeah,
way.
Igal is never
Yeah.
funny. So what is it, man?
Is it done?
Oh, okay, just play it. I guess we're not gonna cut off because Prime wanna show us something.
Oh no!
Is that what is that? Is that disrespectful? Yeah.
They have Obama wank, man. They have Obama wank, and he has the right to write about.
No. But you know what I mean. He's saying he's basically build. Is that
Why people were abusing him on Twitter?
And people,
that's disrespectful? I'll try to be funny. That
okay,
wasn't
yeah,
right.
that, I don't. He dug himself a hole, man. But you know what? Hey, we
Let's
don't
leave it.
condone such actions at no filter football, man. We're not that non-filter, but we don't laugh at the handicap. So,
No,
but people,
no.
anyway, man.
Kai,
Make sure you
don't do
like,
it on
subscribe,
purpose.
share it with your mom, your aunt, your grandma. Show it to your dog. Maybe your dog would like our football opinions as well, man. But we're gonna wrap it here. You know, since all of us need to go, start drinking again, thanks to Chelsea. But
Again?
yeah, man, make sure you share the video, guys. Shout out your channels, man. So before we let it go, Prime, you have something to want to share?
No, Andrew, you start first.
So that's my Twitter.
Prime.
I'll be on this show. Kai's invited me on this show every Sunday or whenever, and I'll try and get on other shows as well. And I'm in chat, so you can try and battle me in that if you can. But otherwise, yeah, I'll be around. So
Your YouTube channel.
I haven't got one. So
Make one.
maybe I will.
Yeah, Andrew is part of the Chelsea Show panel from now on.
Yes. he is.
Cool. Take me off big screen.
Jim, I think you already know where you can find Jim, man. It's
You know where you can find me, CFC_Gem on Twitter, and on YouTube it's GNA TV. Yeah, big up to you guys for having me on. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, I'm always here. Supporting Kai, everyone, Indiana, sometimes the terrace. So yeah, all good. Cheers, bro.
sometimes it's theirs. Prime,
Kai?
you're on my channel, man. Where more can you find me, man? I mean, it's like
You're frozen. You're frozen on the screen. Okay.
I know. That's why I'm saying don't put it on me, man. My camera's acting up.
Okay. Yeah.
Prime is everywhere.
X on Twitter.
Come on, man.
You can see me if they're
How are you
everywhere and
gonna-
anywhere. Whether it
All
be
right, yeah, go.
stop talking, guy. Whether it be here, Terrace, Monsters, watch alongs. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on the wrap up show on Bits and Bob's channel, where they're going to crucify me again. I'll be on 3 midfield tomorrow as well, reviewing these weekend's fixtures, which is awesome. What else am I going to be doing? You can catch me on
That's up to
Football
you,
United TV. You can catch me on sometimes on GNA TV, Stephen Featley's channel.
LFC Sunny.
LFC Sunny. The first XI, first 11. Where else?
It'd be a shorter list to say what you're not on.
Yeah, that's very true. You just follow me on Twitter and you'll know where I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Is that it? We done?
There we go.
All right,
there we go, Prime.
Hope you
Yes,
lose, but
perfect.
we'll
We're
keep
done.
supporting.
Take care, people.
And
We're coming for you, Morecambe.
Yeah.